Boon Heng says. And by the way, this is based on research. So you are right. It is 20 to 30%. So what does that mean for you as a presenter? It means that when you are presenting, you must increase your energy level, because whatever you think your energy level is, to the other person seeing it in their own house or office or boardroom, it has already come down. So you must increase your own energy level. So, how do you increase your energy level before you do a presentation? Can anyone share with me what do you do to increase your energy level? Let me share with you what I do, okay? So sometimes I have to do presentations to different parts of the world. So recently, I had to do a workshop for people in the United States, and I also had to do workshops for people in Mexico. Okay, and so one of the things I do is that, and the workshop is at 5 a.m. my time, so I have to wake up at 4 a.m. Or I have one at 11 o'clock at night, which goes on till 2:30 a.m. So it's, my energy level is already very low. So what I do is I put on my favorite music. And I know in Cambodia you have really good music, because I visited Cambodia 3 years ago for a camp and I we had a party at the end of the night, and there was wonderful Cambodian music, pop star music, disco music. And so you put on the music, and I sing or I dance, and that increases my energy. But and that is also another way to increase the energy. I like what Vishet has put: be well prepared. When you're more prepared, you are more confident. And to be prepared means to practice. So if you rehearse your presentation, at least how you open up the presentation, that can also increase your energy. I also like what Sotita has put about healthy eating. You're right. You don't want to eat a very heavy meal, because if you eat too much, you will be very tired and you will be very lethargic. So, having good rest, having lots of water, and making sure you eat a lot of fruits is a great way to increase that energy. Wonderful. So I've got some really, really good things here. Now, here is another way to increase your energy. You must be very conscious about your non-verbal communication. So there are four main non-verbal communication. Okay, so one is voice, the other is gestures, the third is, and Sham, I'm wondering if you could just type it out for me in the chat. So there's voice, there's gestures, there's eye contact, and there's also posture. Okay, so posture is the body, gestures is the hands. Out of these four, which one is the most important to show energy? Is it voice, gestures, eye contact, or posture? Which one would you say? Ah, okay. So I've got a few people putting voice, and you know what? You're absolutely right. Your voice is a very, very powerful communication tool. Okay, it is the tool that communicates so much more than just the words. So let me ask you a question. Okay, I am going to do an exercise, and I would like you to tell me, when I read out these words, okay, what was my feeling? Was I happy? Was I sad? Was I excited? Was I tired? Was I calm? Was I calm? So tell me what you hear, and what do you think I am feeling? Okay, so what do you think Rosh is feeling? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Let me move on to the next slide. So here is a saying, an old Chinese saying: I'm going to say it in many different styles. You tell me what I'm feeling, okay? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Okay, very good. So you all got it, right? Tired. Let me try another one. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Okay, what was I feeling there? Powerful, happy. I like that. Any other feelings? I'm happy, okay? Maybe I'm confident, right? So I love those words. Let's try another one. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. What do you think I was conveying? Okay, maybe it's angry, unhappy. Let me try one more. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I like that. I sound lazy. Okay. I'm concentrating too much. Okay. Any other thoughts? What other feelings do you think I was having when I was reading it that way? Maybe nervous? Maybe? Did anyone think nervous? Oh, sad. Yeah, could be, right? So here's the reason why and lethargy, I like that word. So let me tell you why it is important for me to do that exercise for you. I want you to know that your voice conveys a lot of your emotions to the audience. So, how you think and how you feel will affect your voice. Now, why is this important? If you think your audience is not going to like you, or you think your audience is not going to accept what you are saying, you are going to feel nervous. You are going to feel unsure about what you're, about to present, and that will be reflected in your voice. If you are tired, you have not slept enough, if you are feeling lethargic, no energy, guess what? People can hear it in your voice, right? So be very mindful about how you're thinking and feeling, not only about the audience, but about the topic you are presenting and also about yourself. Because if you're not confident, the feeling of not confident will make you sound nervous. If you don't like your audience, your voice will reflect that. If you don't like your topic, so many times I have done training for presenters and they tell me, Rosh, my presentation is so boring. It's very technical. I really am I've done it so many times. Be careful, because if you feel bored and with your own presentation and you feel that it is not going to be interesting, then one, you need to make it more interesting, and two, because of the way you feel, it is going to be heard in your voice. So it's really important that you manage the way you think. The second tip I want to give you about voice is be careful about sounding like a robot. Okay, so I have seen or heard presenters, and I'm sure you have heard presenters that somehow when they come onto the stage, or when they are presenting, or maybe when they are online, they sound like this. So I'm going to be pretending like as if I'm speaking to Shamini and I'm telling her about something that happened to me yesterday. So this is how I might sound if I sound like a robot, right? Hi, Shamini. So yesterday was a very interesting day for me, and I